Right now, someone weaker than you is winning, not because they're smarter, not because they're better, but because they look certain. They speak without hesitation, they act like they own the room, and the world believes them. Meanwhile, you hesitate, you wait, you overthink, and as you wait, someone else takes what should have been yours. Stop, rewind that, because this is the moment your life changes. Confidence isn't a mindset, it's a weapon. And if you don't carry it, someone else will use it against you. Machiavelli knew this centuries ago. The bold rise, even when they lack skill. The hesitant fall, even when they're brilliant. Because power doesn't belong to the best, it belongs to the most certain. This isn't a motivation video, this is war. And today, you learn how to erase hesitation, speak like a ruler, and move like a man who cannot be denied. What lives inside you right now isn't a man, it's a servant, trained to obey.
Trained to ask, "Is this okay?" Trained to flinch at judgment and wait for permission. That voice in your head, the one that hesitates, apologizes, overthinks, that is not you. That is the inner servant. And if you don't kill him, you'll never be free. From this moment forward, every time you want to shrink, expand. Every time you want to explain, pause. Every time you want to apologize, stare. Confidence is not a feeling, it's defiance. And your first rule is this: if it makes you small, kill it. Powerful men don't arrive with noise. They arrive with gravity. Not through voice, but through silence, through stillness, through the stare. You think talking makes you dominant? It doesn't. Silence makes you dangerous, because the quiet man is the threat. When you walk into a room, you don't seek approval, you create uncertainty. Others rush to prove themselves. You wait, you calculate. Predators don't sprint unless it's time to strike. And when you finally speak, every word lands like a verdict, not suggestions, decisions. But presence and voice are useless if you can still be triggered. Most men fail here. They look strong, they speak well, they posture. But one insult, one rejection, one silence, and they crumble. You must become unreachable. Not emotionless, unshakable. Someone insults you, you don't explain. You observe. Someone praises you, you don't melt, you calculate. Someone ignores you, you don't chase, you vanish. Your mind is not a public park. It is a fortress. No one enters unless you allow it. That's power. Rejection isn't defeat, it's data. It tells you exactly where you're too available, too obvious, too desperate. So you withdraw, you vanish. Not in weakness, but as a weapon. Because absence creates value, and when you return sharper, colder, untouchable. You weren't rejected, they were disqualified. Understand this: power doesn't belong to the perfect, it belongs to the bold. And from now on, you don't beg, you don't explain, you don't chase. You walk like you own the room. You speak like your words are law. You move like a man who cannot be denied. This is not motivation. This is transformation. This is war. If you're done chasing approval, like this video. If you're ready to kill hesitation forever, subscribe right now. And if you know someone who needs this, send it to them. Because legends don't wait to be chosen. They choose themselves. And starting today, so do you.